If you've ever been in a Dollar Tree and spotted some skincare items or other beauty products and thought, wow, that just seems too good to be true, I think there are actually some products that are really good, have good ingredients, and are at such a great discount, being only $1.25. I'm wygowarrior, aka Julie. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, WYGO stands for When You Get Old. I'm 57 years old, which means I need to be using skincare. I'm also adventurous and willing to gamble on picking up a product I see at the Dollar Tree, looking up the ingredients and testing it out. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I have 6 products from the brand Bpure. I've already tested 5 of them, and the 6th product I'll be giving a first impression try and review during this video. I also have 3 products from this brand Global Beauty Care. Let's start with the Bpure products. So Bpure was really hard for me to find information on, meaning I couldn't find a website called Bpure to look at the products and find all of the ingredients. So when it comes to ingredients, it's literally whatever they've put on the back of the packaging, and then I got to manually type it into my computer to look it up or do a side-by-side comparison against another similar product. I was able to discover that the parent company is called 4-Star Group, and they seem to have an address, I don't know if it's just for distribution, in Akron, Ohio. Now the products do say made in China, but they claim to be paraben-free, cruelty-free, and vegan. The Bpure line seems to be a dupe line, or at least from what I can tell, they tend to dupe other name brand products to the point where they will even say not to be compared with brand XYZ. This happens to be for Neutrogena. Now, not every product I've picked up says that, but a majority of them do tend to claim do not compare with the product or brand. They're literally duping. 4 of the 6 products I have are actually duping products from Neutrogena. I think this one is. The packaging is even duping what Neutrogena looks like. So I do have a couple, not all, but a couple of products from Neutrogena. It's not exact, but they use like a teal color. And come on, let's just admit it. They are full on going for, hey, we're duping it. We're even going to make the packaging look similar. Let's start with the Hydrating Facial Wipes, which are a dupe for the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Cleansing Towelettes. I went ahead and put some bronzer, blush, lipstick, and eyeliner on the back of my hands. And I'm going to be taking the Dollar Tree face wipe and using it on my left hand and the one from Neutrogena on my right hand, and let's see how they compare. But before I do that, let's just see what they look like. So when you take the towelette out of the Dollar Tree packaging, it's kind of square. When you pull the one out of a Neutrogena, it kind of pulls out like this. Not that that matters, but I did want to share with you what they look like. Although this is the last one in the packet, so maybe that's why it's all folded up. But let's see how they compare in size. So here is the one from the Dollar Tree, and here's the one from Neutrogena. They look like they're the same size. I am surprised. I'm looking through in the light. They are about the same thickness. If anything, the one from the Dollar Tree feels just millimeter, whatever. The slightest bit thicker, not by much, but like whatever the tiniest measurement amount is. All right, let's take a sniff. They both have a scent that's very similar, but not exact. And the one from Neutrogena smells stronger, which to me isn't necessarily a good thing because not everyone likes a good scent. Let me start wiping before they dry out. All right, here we have from the Dollar Tree. Just gonna smush it on the back of my hand. All right, looks like I missed a spot. I don't blame the wipe. It was more, I couldn't see where it was because of my bright lights. All right, yes, it removed everything as honestly expected. And here we have from Neutrogena. Where's the back? Okay, So the one from Neutrogena is slightly more damp, just ever so slightly. But to be fair, this package I opened up just a couple weeks ago, whereas this one's been sitting for a month with one loan in it so I could film this video, which may have made this dry out ever so slightly. Let me just tell you, I obviously used 24 and now 25, so this is the last one. The other 24 were actually on my face. Typically when I get face wipes from the Dollar Tree, I only use them on the back of my hands. But this particular brand, the wipes were very similar to the Neutrogena, very moist, very comfortable, and I had no problems actually using them on my face. So that's what I did. I would say if you see these at the Dollar Tree for $1.25, you get 25 of them, by the way. Snatch them up. They are very, very good. All right, this next product is a micellar water, and my apologies, this is not from Bpure. The packaging, the coloring, it looked like it was trying to be a Neutrogena dupe and very similar to this other coloring. So I made an assumption there. As I was just reading the back, this is actually made in Turkey and not in China. And it's from a brand called TSM. And there is an actual web address, which, yay. In editing, if I find anything, I will float it on screen. Now, because I didn't have another product to compare it to, it's just a micellar water. So it works well. If you know how to use a micellar water. I just shake it up, pour it onto some cotton pads, and I go into it as like a second cleanse, because I notice when I use a makeup wipe, it gets a lot of makeup off. But when you grab the cotton pad with micellar water, it's amazing how much product was still left on your face, and no matter the brand of the makeup wipe. So I really enjoy using these as a second cleanse. I would say it works the same as any other micellar water. It may be a little, I don't know how to describe this. I do feel a little residue, or I don't say residue. I feel a little something that remains, but I always go in with a toner and then my other skincare, so it doesn't bother me. But if you don't like a little sensation of something remaining, you could probably pass. But that didn't bother me, and for $1.25, this is a decent size of a micellar water. So skincare products at the Dollar Tree can be hit or miss, but I'd say overall they are mainly hits, at least in my experience. Now this next product, unfortunately, is one of the misses. So we have another product from Bpure. This is a Hydrating Hand Gel Cream. This one does say compared to Neutrogena right there. I unfortunately do not own the version of this from Neutrogena, so I don't know if the Neutrogena one acts the same as this one does, but what I did not like about this is it makes my hands feel sticky. So after applying it, it's a gel cream, which was interesting to me because I love gel creams for my face. I'd never experienced a gel cream for the hands before. So you're rubbing it in, and then it feels like sticky, tacky a little bit. It's almost like it doesn't absorb all the way into your skin. I don't know. This one I used probably for 2 weeks straight and said, you know what? I hate it. I'm going to stop. I've already formed my opinion. So for this one, I would say definitely pass. All right, moving on to these products here, again from Bpure. So these are concentrated facial serums. This one here has niacinamide, and this one has hyaluronic acid. The facial serum capsules do not mention any kind of dupe or not to be compared with company XYZ. However, they are very similar to the serum capsules from Rock, and I happen to own these, and so I can do a comparison. The capsule serums come in a packet of 10, so for $1.25 you're getting 10 of them. It says that it's 4 ml, so the math to me is not mathing, but in a goodish way. So the Rock, you get 30 capsules, and it's 30 ml. So to me, I'm not good at math, but that's letting me know that each one of these little capsules is 1 milliliter of product. With that being said, if you get 10 capsules and the amount of product is 4 milliliters, if I could do math, that means each of these is less than half a milliliter. So you might be going, okay, what's the issue? There's no issue per se, but what I find interesting is the size. So when you open up one of the ones from Bpure, let me see if I can share with you. There's actually a lot of product in there. That's why I said it's not a bad math issue. It's a head scratcher. So if this is 1 milliliter and this is supposed to be less than half a milliliter, this almost seems like 1.5 milliliters. It's like twice or 1.5 times the amount you get. All I'm saying is you get a lot of product and just the math wasn't mathing. I mention that because it's almost too much product. So how you open these is you twist. Now, the ones from the Dollar Tree don't open quite as easily as the ones from Rock. So you have to twist quite a bit and you have to pull a little harder and it eventually opens up, whereas the one from Rock opens up very, very easily. Now, let me see if I can share how much product you get. It's a lot, meaning it's almost too much for your face. So when I use these, I always rub it between my two hands, and then I end up bringing it down my neck, which we should all be doing anyways. It feels very, I don't want to say greasy, oily, but there's oil in it. There's vitamin E, I want to say, which is an oil. And then the main one, which really, really surprised me, is castor oil. I Googled castor oil because I was like, wait, what? I thought for sure that was like a filler oil, and what the heck, why are they putting that in to go on your face? Apparently, castor oil is really nice to go on your face, and it helps. It's with, I don't want to say it's antibacterial, or if you get acne a lot, use some of the castor oil because it will help. Now, I'm still rubbing because there's a lot of product that I still feel I could sit here honestly for 5 minutes because it's that much product. It's that silicone-y and oil, and just where you kind of sit here and rub, and then I'd rub my hands together. It does feel nice if you're used to that silicone kind of oil feel. If you aren't, it might surprise you, or you might think it's bad, but I've tried other products from nicer brands, stuff we get in Allure and in Ipsy that feels the same. It's just surprising. And if you sit here for a few minutes, it will absorb into your skin, and your skin will not feel greasy, oily, but it does while you're applying it. Now, the ingredients are nowhere near the same as the one from Rock, but there are similar types of ingredients, not necessarily in the same order, with the exception of the niacinamide. So between the clear serum capsules and the blue capsules, the clear have niacinamide and the blue ones have hyaluronic acid. The ingredients are better in the capsules with the niacinamide. Niacinamide is the fourth or the fifth ingredient. So to me, that's very impressive. The ones with hyaluronic acid is like second from the last being castor oil. So not bad. Just for me, if I were to repurchase, I would definitely get the clear ones. All right, the last of the Bpure products is this one here, which is a hydrating gel cream. And this one does say compared to Neutrogena Hydra Boost Water Gel. I actually have a sample of what I believe it's comparing to. This here is the Hydra Boost Water Cream. It doesn't say water gel, but I'm fairly certain this is what it's trying to dupe. And they actually kind of got the color right on this one. What I find interesting about the product from Bpure is that nowhere on this container are any of the ingredients. I thought that was mandatory by law to list ingredients for both food and beauty products. It's not happening anywhere on the packaging. When you open it up, it has a pseudo safety seal. I want to call this a safety seal. Just a air protectant cap, or I don't know what these officially are called. They're not a safety seal from the standpoint that anyone could just lift it up and, but it's better than not having any kind of anything. So let me just scrape the lid off. It is a loose, definite gel cream. So got some on my pinky there. I'm going to put it on the back of this hand. It's very loose. Does it have a scent? Does not seem to have a scent. Let me go back in for a second dip there. I don't think so, or if it is, it's very, very, very light. All right, let's get that on the back of my hand there. And then I will wait till this hand is dry, and then we'll try out the one from Neutrogena, which I myself have never tested or tried before. Since this one is a sample, obviously I can't dip my finger in the same way, so this may not work as a side-by-side, but let's take a... Oh, okay, so this is not exactly the same, and this one's called a water cream, so maybe this one isn't what it's duping. I bet if I went on the Neutrogena site, I'm fairly certain they have something similar to this. Unfortunately, it's not this one how I thought it was, but it's already on my hand. So let's just rub it in and kind of talk about it, even though it's not a side-by-side comparison. That is a nice cream. I love a water gel cream. I don't know, something about the formulation, it just sinks into my skin really easily. I have dry skin, by the way, so that was nice. Does not seem to have a scent. All right, well, what that does is make my life easier, because since they aren't exactly the same, I don't have to go half and half, which when it comes to skincare is really hard. I'm just going to take whatever's on the lid there, which seemed pretty plenty, because I made a mess. Going to go around the rim, maybe for extra measure, grab a little extra. It's really warm today, and so it's a little melty or looser, I believe, if it wasn't so hot in our room, but just going to slather this on, and we will see firsthand how brave I am or adventurous. See if I get any reactions or anything. No, I'm fine. I don't have super sensitive skin, and I've never run into an issue trying a product from the Dollar Tree before. But watch, because I'm filming. This will be the one time where it's like, what would you do? No, I should be fine. All right, so that is still trying to sink in. I, of course, put that on top of that other serum, which had sunk into my skin, but so far, no pilling. Feel very moisturized. Let me just sit here for a minute or two to make sure everything's fully into my skin, because I actually have more products to share with you. All right, these next products are from a brand called Global Beauty Care. This brand actually does have their own website where they sell these products individually. What I found interesting is that these products on the Global Beauty Care website retail from $10 to $12 depending on the product. Yes, for $1.25, this product is either $10, $11, or $12. I forget which, they all had a different price. But yeah, whereas the Bpure line, I have a feeling that the Dollar Tree goes out and just buys them. I don't know if they're off label. I don't know, they're made in China. I believe the price is that low because they just buy a bunch for the thousands of stores they have across the United States. I'm speculating here, but that's what I think is going on with the Bpure line, because there are many different products that sold at the Dollar Tree with that brand. This brand is the one that I think I originally said might have been a dupe for products from Glow Recipe. I don't know that that was accurate. I think I saw a different creator mention that, but these don't smell like watermelon. They just have a soft pink, so I don't know that that's true or not. But what I can speak to is how good these are. I looked up all of the ingredients, and they have some really nice ingredients. The mere fact that these are sold for $10, $11, or $12, and you can get them at the Dollar Tree for $1.25, that is a fantastic deal. So this first product here is the Vitamin C Facial Serum. Comes in a standard 30 ml dropper bottle. So this serum is typical where you kind of have a dropper and get out what is that, 3, 4, 5 drops. And it's clear. Rub it between your hands, smush it on your face. You get the drill. You know how to put serums on your face. Does not have a scent. It is in a clear bottle, which tells me that the type of vitamin C is the kind that is not sensitive to light. This serum, in addition to vitamin C, also has niacinamide, AHA, and vitamin E. It's a good one. I would say if you see this in store for $1.25, this is a very good serum. I've received some $30 plus serums from my Ipsy box whose ingredients were not half as good as this serum is. The next product is this one here, which is the Vitamin C Skin Cream. This is 50 ml, and just like the Bpure brands, the box is larger than the actual packaging. It's a very soft, light ballet slipper pink, which with my bright lights is, yeah, can you see it? Probably not, but it's very nice. This cream does not come with any kind of tapper or whatever you call that little plastic thing, which is good and bad. I hate trying to lift those up every single time. But on the other hand, if you're like, hey, what about this product? I will let you know that all of these pink boxes came taped on both the top and the bottom. That's the way in which they safety sealed them. So if you're shopping at the Dollar Tree and you can lift open the box in store, put it down and grab a different one. So this cream, for being a cream, is not super thick. It's kind of a looser cream, which honestly is my favorite. And this is very similar. I wasn't planning this, but let me get some of that Neutrogena. It's very similar to the Neutrogena. Here we have Neutrogena, and here is the one from the Dollar Tree. It's kind of a hybrid between a gel cream and a normal cream with that kind of looser but not super loose consistency. So I'm going to take some of the cream from the Dollar Tree and let's just get that all over my face, because it's been a few weeks since I've used this and I can't recall what my thoughts were. Alright, so my skin, again, is feeling fantastic. I've been putting on a lot of products, so there's no tackiness, but it's like you can feel it still hasn't absorbed all the way into my skin yet, but nothing has pilled thus far, and I don't anticipate anything pilling. It's just, there's a lot on my face right now, so we'll give it another minute to sink in. But while it's doing that, I will let you know that niacinamide is the 5th ingredient here, and it also has AHA, vitamin C, and vitamin E. So again, a product that's $10, $11, or $12 that I got at the Dollar Tree for $1.25 that has spectacular ingredients. The last product from the Global Beauty Care is an eye cream. This is the Glowing Vitamin C Eye Cream. It also has niacinamide, AHAs, and vitamin E. The packaging for the eye cream comes in this box with a tray, which not super fancy, but considering we got it at the Dollar Tree, fancier than other brands and products. This here is a 15 ml tube, which is quite a lot. It's kind of a clear-ish gel, but kind of white. I don't know. Depends on the lighting. It is the perfect type of consistency. I prefer a gel cream over a cream because I find creams tend to give me milia more, whereas a gel cream really sinks into my skin and has not, knock on wood, given me milia. So yay to that. Feels really nice. Goes in the skin beautifully. And again, has those same 4 core ingredients of vitamin C, niacinamide, AHAs, and vitamin E. So that is everything I have right now from the Dollar Tree. Let me know if you would like to see similar videos in the future. Every time I go to the Dollar Tree, even when I'm not on the hunt for beauty products, I will swing by the beauty aisle just to see what they have in stock. And I am always surprised at some of the goodies I can find. I would say if you see any of these Global Beauty Care products, snatch them up. $1.25 for a $10, $11, or $12 product with really good ingredients, you can't go wrong. When it comes to the products from Bpure, I would say overall they're nice. However, they can be hit or miss. Definitely, I would pass on the gel hand cream. This gel Neutrogena dupe, I've only used it once. It was nice, but because it was a first impression and it's skincare, I really can't speak to it other than it sunk into my skin and no red rashes for me going on. So yay! If you see the face wipes, these are steel. Same amount as the Neutrogena 25 wipes, but for, I don't know, I can't do math, like 1/5 of the price. Can't beat that. I'm torn about these serum capsules. On the one hand, I think they're really lazy girl approved, easy, you know, don't have to take off a lid and do a pump, although you do have to twist and find someplace to dispose of the little packaging, so it's halfway lazy girl approved. I would definitely do the niacinamides over the hyaluronic acid. They feel the same, but just reading the ingredients, there's slightly better ingredients in the one with niacinamide. But, you know, if you've been wanting to try just that type of a product, like the one from The Rock, but you're like, no, I'm not going to spend $32 or whatever those cost, definitely spend $1.25 and give them a try just to see, you know, hey, do I even want to use a product like that? The ingredients are not identical, but the serums, they feel the same. They both kind of have that silicone-y, oil, slippy feel, but it does go into your skin. So when I say oily, slippy, it's not greasy, oily that just your skin stays like that. It just feels like that as you're rubbing it in, but it does sink in. All right, I want to thank you for putting up, looking at me without any makeup on. My bags are extra today. Lucky you. And I would love to hear from you if you've tried any of these products or if you've spotted them and were like, yeah, I don't want to, I don't know. I can assure you that they're good. They're really nice, and particularly at that price point. There's so many Dollar Tree stores out there, honestly, that if something was bad, it would hit the news. So don't be scared. If you don't like products that are made in China, then I think I would just avoid the Dollar Tree, because I'm fairly certain the majority of products are made in China, except for this Micellar water. I was surprised to see those made in Turkey. But even though the majority of these products are made in China, I am seeing a cruelty-free bunny logo, so that's a good thing. But now I want to hear from you. Let me know if you've tried any of these products, and if so, let me know if you had similar opinions as I did. All right, I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so by now, I would love if you would subscribe. For those who have, thank you so much. Remember to click that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. And if you can do me a big favor, clicking on the thumbs up really does help with my channel to grow. All right, thanks everyone.